Harrison Hills Park in Natrona Heights. That's the road we just come down. This is the beginning of the trail. We're gonna walk along the Allegheny River and see some beautiful views coming. All right, here's the Michael Watt overlook at Harrison Hills Park. This is just across the parking lot I parked at. There's a little park. I walked around that. We're going this little observation platform. And you have a beautiful view of the Allegheny River, the foothills of the Appalachian Mountains, which everyone knows I love. Right across the river is Riverview, or Riverfront Golf Course in Westmoreland County. Right now we're in Allegheny County, that's Westmoreland. We go up the road, go down the hill, we'll be in Armstrong County. Here's the beginning of the trail we're gonna go. We're gonna walk along the Allegheny River, and we're gonna get some beautiful views. This one is not the smoothest to walk for those who have difficulty walking hills. Now I'm on a walking path. There's a bike path right up there, but they're gonna merge in a minute. Here's where the walking trail and a bike path merge, but the bike trail ends. And that's the park. I parked on the right side of it. We were just on the observation deck on the left side. You can see through the woods, the white stuff. And we're just gonna go for a walk up this trail. It's not the easiest. On a scale of 1 being easy, 5 being extremely difficult, I'd give us a 3.5. A little hilly, rooty. So we're gonna walk some of the trail. We're still walking on this trail. We're on the edge of a little hillside. So, again, it's not tough, but it's not one that's extremely easy. You can see the Allegheny River down there, the mountain views, the clear spot across the river. That's the golf course, Riverfront Golf Course I mentioned. So now we're just gonna go down a little. So we're gonna go up and down, and I'll take you some beautiful views up ahead. Walking the trail, just want to show there's a couple little wet areas of natural springs that run down, cross over the trail to work their way down the Allegheny. So it is muddy. But we're right on the edge of the hill, close to the edge. Beautiful views as mentioned. We just came down that little grade. We're just going to cross over this waterway, which has a pipe in it. We go up that hill, and right at that bench is a beautiful view that we're going to get nice views from once I get up there. I'm up top of that peak where that bench is, getting some views of the Allegheny River on the trail. That's the Allegheny River, and that piece beside that, from what I'm told, that's a private boat launch for members of the Riverfront Golf Course and a private boat club. Now that's speculation, what I heard. There's a trail we're gonna go. There's that bench. The trail's a little up and down, but when the leaves are down, man, you got spectacular views. The Allegheny River, that's Westmoreland over there, county. right there. I'm gonna zoom out. That's the bridge, 356 Viaduct Bridge, and behind that's Freeport, Pennsylvania. On a trail again, it's gonna wrap around a little cutout of the hillside here. It's not a cutout, it wasn't man-made. And there's several tiny little waterfalls. I mean, they're very little, but I'm over top of one where we can't see it too good. Over by the edge, see more little waterfalls. Yep. Get back up on the trail. Do a little more walking, guys. Cross a little waterway here. Once we get up there, we're gonna see some nice views again. Danger, hazardous terrain, use extreme caution. Yeah, you don't want to slide over one of these hills. Get to the top of there and get more views. The trail's getting a little narrow. We're getting to a peak of one of the mountain tops here. We're going up another little peak. Okay, we're coming up to the flat part of the peak. See if I can get us a good view. Okay, grab a hold of a tree here. That's something you don't want to slide down. That's the Allegheny River. As you look down the river on the left-hand side, that's Armstrong County, Freeport, Pennsylvania. Now, I'm on the left side, but I'm in Allegheny County, so going down the hill, if you go down the river, yeah, I can't tell here, but probably 3/4 of the way down. Oh, there's a big bird there. Lost him. But about 3/4 of the way down the hill, you go into Butler County. Then when you hit the bridge, it turns to Armstrong County. So, little awkward area there, 3 counties merging. Let's see if I can get that bird. Come here, big boy. Yeah, I don't know what kind of bird that is. There's usually a good bit of, 3, 4, 5. They're always together. So, whatever kind of bird it is, it's hunting dinner. See if I can go bigger without losing them. Nope, I lost them. But back to the views. That's the Freeport Bridge. You park under here. That's the very beginning of the Freeport Butler Rails for Trails. Most people park on the other side of Freeport in the woods, starts the wood section. Go over here. You park underneath there. park under that bridge. That's where I go for the Kiski Junction. If you saw the video where I caught the train coming across the bridge, that's where I parked. And the trail goes right along this roadway. Not that roadway, right down here. That's a beautiful big house there. You got the boat launch area over there. So this is just a very, very beautiful area. Just a quick shot of that bird that was flying around. Again, I don't know what kind it is. They're usually together. There's like 3, 4, 5 of them every time I come up here. It's got a red head. That's as far as I can expand out, but yeah, let's see if she decides to fly off. No, I don't think so. Okay, oh. Freeport Viaduct in Freeport. We're going to continue our walk. Back on the trail on this flat area. Just getting you some better views. For those of you who think I do too many of these videos, I'm fascinated and love this stuff. Just don't want to go over the edge because that would not be fun. The Allegheny River, as I mentioned, that's a private boat launch area, boat dock. There's a little standing area here. I just don't want to slip because, again, it won't be fun. You can see the hillside right there. Whew, that looks like that's going to release itself. Leaning on a tree that's... Oh, there goes the big boy. I just tried to get him, her, it. All right, we'll get moving on. Okay, we're leaving the top flatter part. We're going to start going down over the hill where the trail continues. I'm not going to go all the way, but you can actually take this all the way down to the Freeport Bridge. It just, I don't have enough daylight. It'll take me too long, but this is more part of the trail. We're working our way down, and this part's a little rougher for those who are not good on trails. Now it's starting to rain a little, so if the video all of a sudden ends, that just means I had to shut this off and get back to the car, which I'm about a half an hour away. But we're working our way down. And we're gonna go back up over that side and we'll get some more views. At the bottom of the peak, we just gotta go across a little waterway, no big deal. But this little waterway is gonna become part of a famous river, the Allegheny River, working its way down. All right, we just came around the bend. Now the portion we're gonna go up to that peak. Once we hit that, we should have more good views. I'll show you. Okay, we're on top of another peak. I'm out of breath because that's probably the hardest one hill I just went up. It feels like a 45-degree angle walk. Imagine having a house up here, and this is your wake-up view every day. Oh, let me get a better angle. That seat. Okay, here's a bench. I'm gonna sit down and take a break, but I'm gonna get you some views first. Okay. It's about as far as I'm gonna go. I can't go anymore. Holy shit, that bird scared me. Got a big bird right there, just jumped out because I must have scared him. Again, I don't know what it is, but there's usually like 3 or 4 of them around here. At the very edge, but Allegheny River. It's beautiful, guys. .356 going into Apollo, Leechburg, Kiski area. The Allegheny River. Now, for those of you that watch my other videos, those train tracks right there, I don't know if you can see them, I don't know if they're defined enough, but those tracks go right along Freeport. And if you can see, if I can span out to that bridge right there, that's the bridge I was under. I was at the very bottom of it on this, I can't point to it, on the right side under there, looking at the waves when it was high tide to one day from all the rain melting. A train came over. Well, the train came over from this track, went around edge of Freeport. Oops. It went along Freeport, went along that track. Now, right behind that track, I don't know if you can tell, there's another train trestle. That is the Kiski, that goes over the Kiski River. Right between those two is where the Kiski and the Allegheny River meet. If you look at the left of the bridge, the waterway, that's the Allegheny. If you look over top of the bridge, you see the other one, that's an abandoned track that goes over to Kiski. That's where the two rivers meet. Now, I walk that trail a lot. That one, you park right there, right under the bridge you park, and you just take the trail. You can see the trail partly there. That's a Kiski Junction trail that I walk a lot. 356 bridge. Welcome to heaven, my friends. Pure beautiful right here. I'm at Harrison Hills Park, Natrona Heights, Pennsylvania. Oh, I see one of them big boy birds. Right there again, I don't know what it is. There it goes. I can't get them too zoomed out, but there it goes. Now, that's where it was when I scared it, so I don't know if there's eggs over there or if it's just a landing point. But I ain't gonna disturb them. That's not my field to disturb them. Peacefulness. I was going to keep going, but it's starting to rain a little bit and getting dark, so I got a 40-minute walk back roughly. I made it to the electric tower that's off of Freeport Road as you work your way down towards the 356 bridge. Beautiful walk. Again, this is Harrison Hills in Natrona Heights, Pennsylvania. The walking conditions are, I'd give it about a 3.5, 1 being the easy, smooth trail, 5 being extremely hard. This is a little rougher than average, I'm saying. Yeah, you got stumps all over, little waterways as you're working your way down to the Allegheny River. So this would not be for bikes or for people with leg issues. But I'm gonna work my way back. Working my way back to the car. I'm back on this last flat part. I just had to get a video. It's so nice and peaceful up here. pure peacefulness up here. Work my way over to this last edge. Riverfront golf course over in Westmoreland, and you saw the town of Freeport that I just went by, and we're working our way down the Allegheny. Right beside it, I don't know if you can see the railroad tracks. I was hoping we can get a train. I'm getting back to the end of the trail. Now this is only one part of the trail for Harrison Hills. There's multiple trails around here, but this is the one I like because it's along the Allegheny River. Others go into the woods, but we're getting back. I'm gonna go down and look at the overlook again. We could go that way over to the parking lot, go this way to the observation deck. In the middle is a playground. There's a bunch of kids playing, so I don't want video of that. That's kind of creepy. I don't get videos with families and kids. We're gonna go down to the observation deck. All right, we're coming down to the observation deck. Beautiful area. There are several parts to Harrison Hills trails. As I mentioned, I usually always take this one. It runs right along the crest of the Appalachian hilltops there, so I can get views of the river and everything out there. Natrona Heights, Pennsylvania, Harrison Hills Park.